Eastern.
And then first take after that.
No big
Hello.
deal.
No big deal, guys.
No big deal. Vibe check too today for you too?
Well,
sensitive subject.
Sensitive subject
sensitive?
because I thought I wasn't going to be here in studio today. So I was like, I told Vibe Check I wasn't going to be available. And then I was like, wait, I'm in studio. I should be on Vibe Check. And then guess what I heard?
What'd you hear?
I know what you heard.
My icon of icons.
Her idol.
Literally, Robin Roberts is going to be on Vibe Check.
In studio.
In
Here?
studio.
In studio.
In this studio?
Today.
So you know who's going to also be in studio? Yeah, this girl.
But you're not actually hosting. You just walk. You're gonna.
no.
Oh wait, what are you doing here?
No, but again, I think I can swing it.
Okay, Disney
know?
Plus later today.
We're gonna make it
Later
work.
Vibe
today.
check.
We're going to make it work.
Wow.
There's enough space in here, guys.
Kmart, I am
It's
fascinated.
so good to see you,
Yeah,
by
I'm sure.
the way. I haven't seen you in forever. Go ahead, Evan. I've missed you guys.
I don't think.
I haven't been on in Sportsmanlike
I know we missed you.
in months.
It's because you're booked and busy.
True.
She's
Is that-
booked.
yeah,
She's
that's
busy.
what it is?
She's in
Okay.
high demand this one.
That-
Twin.
That's true.
Well,
Yes.
she is in high demand. She is booked and busy. She doesn't come on because she doesn't get here early enough.
That is not That's okay.
All right, let's get
We
into
can take that offline, guys. Okay.
Sidebar later.
Now, let's get it. Smalls and I, and Kevin is disagree with us, but Smalls and I are fascinated by these Max Crosby comments that came out last night,
Yeah.
where he was at the facility
Yeah.
for 5 hours
Yeah.
getting all the medicals, and then he met with GM Eric DaCosta and head coach Jesse Minter. If you are a conspiracy theorist about the deterioration of the Max Crosby deal, you go to the place that Smalls and I have gone to, which is, why did they wait 5 hours to say hi to him?
I don't know that it's not funny, but the funniest thing listening to him was when he was like, and then I landed in DC and I had to drive 2 hours.
Yes.
I was like,
No direct flights.
I was like, that's how I travel to
Right.
get to Baltimore.
Truly.
Max Crosby should not be on the Kmart travel plan.
For two
because
first-round picks?
Kevin, like that is when I have to cover the Ravens, I'm always like,
Yeah.
ugh. I gotta fly to DC, and then you gotta figure because BWI you cannot get like a
No.
direct flight or any of the normal airlines.
Yeah, I was
out
gonna
of there.
say, you can, but you don't want to go on those airlines.
No
So
shade.
this
but
was
no.
a red flag for you too. The way
I was shocked because I was just thinking you would send a PJ.
yeah.
You're gonna
for
give
two
up
first-round
picks for
Yes.
somebody. I like literally the whole entire Ravens contingent. I would expect would be on the PJ to get him and bring him back.
Great
now,
point. Thank you.
Great
now,
point.
in fairness to the Ravens, Max Crosby is saying all this stuff. They can't talk about it now. Like I mean, he's back with Vegas, and you know they've moved on. But it did raise my eyebrows just a little bit. Like when Max is saying, you know, just got like weird vibes, like even shaking people's hands. Like you just felt like something's off here. Like the Ravens have never given up this type of compensation ever. So I'm expecting like balloons, circus animals. Like I am expecting outside the
A
facility.
marching
Like
band,
this
perhaps?
is
Hibachi chef attacking
like
you
all the things.
like Kmart at my house.
Okay. That was fun. Yeah. You said it, everybody was at your house, not just Kmart. Let's
Right.
just make
Gee, like it would have been so wrong if you came over.
Well, I mean, for the viewing audience, we just want to clarify that it
All right.
wasn't just
My wife
me.
loves you, but all right, go ahead.
She is a saint.
All right.
Another conversation for offline. So yeah, Kevin, like you know, like I just expected the reaction, the reception to be way different, and for Max Crosby to feel like he wasn't the most coveted off-season item just felt very bizarre. I'm sure Kevin feels the same way, right?
I was very confused at the reaction that the Ravens had. The only thing I could think of, Kmart, is that we've all covered this league for a long time. It's very rare a player gets traded this quickly after surgery.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of, if I'm defending the Ravens' reaction to it, I don't believe most of the conspiracy theories, but if I'm defending the reaction, they wanted to see, possibly, what the medicals looked like before all that. Wouldn't it have even been a little more embarrassing if they had the balloons, then they called it off? Maybe they wanted to get in there, see what the meniscus surgery recovery looked like, and then go from there. That if I had to defend them on anything, I don't think I do, I would throw that out there. This is a 28-year-old coming off a meniscus surgery, and they needed to see what it looked like.
Fair. Agree on that, guys. My thing is, again, the compensation. So hefty.
Yes.
So soon after he undergoes surgery that you kind of are making this trade with your eyes to the season and what he, you know, projects to be for you in this defense. A little surprising that they would hold off on the mariachi band and the circus animals, before they see the medicals. I don't know. Surprising.
Yeah, the whole thing was a little sus to me. I need some clarification on the timeline here, okay? But let's go down south, Kmart. Dolphins bring in Malik Willis, and no one else is there. They move on from Jaylen Waddle. What do you make of them bringing in a quarterback, but then not having weapons for him?
Yeah, it's like
all the weapons that
it's
he
like
could
that
have?
Will Smith gif when he's just like in the empty living room, like,
Where is
it's just
everybody?
me. I was surprised. If you're Miami, your new regime, every new regime comes in and says, hey, listen, love it here, but we have to fix the mess that the old guys left behind. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to offload some bad contracts. They're trying to build for the future, right, with all the accruing all these draft picks. I'm not surprised that they went after Malik Willis, because if you are new head coach Jeff Hafley, you need a quarterback who knows you, who can kind of help build that culture that you're trying to set. Veteran quarterback, even though he hasn't had a ton of experience in starts and stuff like that. But if I'm Malik Willis, it's like, okay, I'm glad I got the money because it's nobody else here. A lot of people now are like, oh, he should have gone to like Arizona, some other places. But I get it. I think this is a 2-year window I really do, because I think this regime is just trying to get a stabilizing force, build up the roster with draft picks, and then find their quarterback of the future. I don't firmly believe it's going to be him.
Yeah, I just, the thing, Kmart, that I keep coming back to is it's unfair for almost everybody. First of all, you mentioned the draft picks. Malik Willis is going to win you a few games. He's not going to get you Arch Manning. He's not going to get you whoever is going to be at the top of that draft. Dante Moore, C.J. Carr, Darian Mensah, John Mateer, whomever, right? You're going to be picking further back. And then I also think it's going to be hard to evaluate him with a lack of talent. So you get that 2-year deal. Yes, he gets that money, but I'm worried about the next contract. I always, Kevin O'Connell calls it the quarterback journey. Career management is a huge part of how guys end up getting, $40 million is cool, but you know what else is cool? The Matthew Stafford $400 million. And that requires you to go into the right situations.
What do you guys think?
Well, I don't think that Malik Willis is going to have that opportunity. That's the thing. I think this is an amazing thing that's happened here. We're talking with Kimberley A. Martin, ESPN NFL reporter. You'll see her on Get Up at 8 a.m. Eastern. First take after that. What's amazing about this is Malik Willis. Oh, great job, great signing. Set for life money, right? Which for him, he doesn't have generational wealth necessarily like Matthew Stafford, but he has set for life money. Seems like a good dude. You saw the video that's gone viral again of the homeless guy outside.
Yeah.
So. This is a leap. He doesn't feel like the guy that's going to waste his money if he's going to have that kind attitude, right? So we've gone from great job to now this is a bust. This is a disaster, right? But he had to have known what he was signing up for. But I think the other part of this, like we focus a lot on the Dolphins part of it, Kmart, I think the other interesting thing is if you look at the AFC West, even though Patrick Mahomes is on the team, I would argue that Denver is more all-in this year than any other team in that division. And I also don't think that they're the most likely team to win it all from that division.
Okay, first part of what you just said. Clearly, the Jaylen Waddle move signals not just that they're all in, but they addressed an area where you've got a young quarterback who's very inconsistent. I love Bo Nix, but was inconsistent. This is a wide receiving core that a lot of drops, a lack of explosive plays. So you address a key need, and you would have been picking what, I think 30th?
30.
So you trade the 30th pick for a short commodity in Jaylen Waddle, who's only going to make Cortland Sutton better. The other piece of it is you think that...
So the most all in, but
you don't
I
think
would pick
that,
Kansas City over them still.
He's always going to default to Kansas City.
What
I
are
don't
we
agree.
doing, guys?
Yeah, I don't agree either.
Based on how your voice sounds, I can tell you're under the weather.
Stop.
Yeah.
So
Ignore that
I
part.
think
It's the medicine
I don't know if you
It's
have a
gotten to
fever.
his head.
I don't know, but something's happening.
So
'cause-
you're saying it's a ridiculous statement for me to say I would still take Kansas City over everybody?
well, okay, because what are you basing that off of?
15.
He's coming back from injury.
He
I don't
tore his
care.
ACL in December.
Pretty.
I don't care.
Okay.
When it's him, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
It's Patrick
done
Mahomes.
this
Like,
before?
Patrick Mahomes was on the team last year
Yeah.
for part of the season.
And how did that go?
and had that.
And they're way better already, I think. Kenneth Walker is going to be a huge help to them. Kelsey's back, obviously. We know that.
Okay, so when Patrick Mahomes healthy for a good portion of the season couldn't get you enough wins alone because they didn't have enough around him. Now we're going to say, hey, Patrick, coming off that ACL, boy, I really think Super Bowl, this is it.
I also don't think they're better. They lost 2 cornerbacks. They lost Brian Cook, who's going to help Cincinnati immediately, one of the best tacklers in football. I don't think Kenneth Walker is going to, on offense, is going to matter as much as those losses do. And then you just mentioned Kelsey, who, like, yeah, it's great, he's back, but like I don't think he's a difference maker at this stage. I don't think the roster is better, and Mahomes is coming off an ACL. Sorry,
I like the Eric Bieniemy return.
Yes,
I like that.
sure.
I'll give you that.
I like
Kyrus
that too.
Tonga on the defensive line, I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I have belief in them. By the way, I also think Bo Nix is actually underrated. I don't think we
Yeah.
acknowledge how much he's won already in this league. This is an awesome division. It really is. If you just think about it, it's just, all right, I'm going to go give up a first-round pick to get Jaylen Waddle.
So, if I may.
Yes.
So the logic is Bo Nix is underrated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People are not talking enough about how good Bo Nix is.
And I would still take the Chiefs.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
No, you got it right.
Because I just
That's
want to,
Wait, but you can
as a
say
reporter,
somebody's
analyst, personality.
Wait,
person,
Kmart.
like, I got to make all the dots connect, and I'm trying.
These are 2 separate statements. You could separately state, I think a guy is underrated on a team, and I
Yeah.
think another team still could have a better season. Why is that hard to do?
Because we need facts, and
Mahomes is my fact. That's my fact.
it's hope. And it's okay.
I think until I see it,
Right.
I am more likely to pick the Chargers in that division than the Chiefs.
So that means the Chiefs is a third-place team in that division from Kevin Clark. Kimberly A. Martin will be on Get Up at 8.
Guess what happened last year?
Well, I understand
when they
it,
had
but it wasn't a full
Mahomes.
season.
Yep.
I get it.
It wasn't a full.
Kmart will be on Get Up at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Get
First
Kmart
take
out
at
of here.
10
She
a.m.
doesn't agree with
Eastern.
me.
She always gets the job done. As you know, like Granger, as you know, managing maintenance, repair,